Talking best friend, there ain't no cue to cut it. Did he just say what I think he just said? Talking like you big open and I be ugly.
Basketball fans, we welcome the starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors. At guard, 6'5", number 33, Gary Trent Jr. The big man in the middle, 7 feet 1 inch. Number 19.
Boo! Boo, Raptors! Boo! Boo!
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement. Commissioner Adam Silver says,
it always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. And it's the Cavaliers to start out.
Let's
and to look
go.
At the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro. There he is. And it's Allen in at the 5, home in the paint.
Kevin Hart.
When you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
That's good. They lead.
And tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Here's Mitchell. Following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Mitchell lays it up off the glass.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. This, of course, their first chance to take a look at this year's Toronto squad.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
I think each team obviously will be looking to dictate the tempo and set the tone early.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Throw good, Siakam. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position.
Go, baby.
Solid player who any team would love to have.
And opening day is here. So what are these
Foul.
players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Cleveland shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight and, like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And Mitchell drops them both.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Nobody near Barnes. And again.
Why is everybody invisible?
Oh, I just looted how many legendary weapons. Let's go.
Yeah, why do I have all this legendary weapons?
They were basically a mechanic they added.
Toronto no up. For Cleveland, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. In the corner, Okoro with it. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And finished off by Siakam.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so
Let's
good
go,
at
Cavs.
recognizing his teammates are
Let's
looking.
go, Cavs.
Puts one up from 19.
Oh, he
That
missed.
shot, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul.
What's up, Matthew? Hello, hello, hello.
They're going to have to sit
Matthew.
or play a bit more conservatively.
I got this new game today.
For Okoro.
NBA 2K23. Got it for free on the PlayStation Plus. So I'm doing the Cleveland.
Levert against Barnes. Here's VanVleet. Misses
that's
off
not
the
Matt.
right iron.
Matt has a
He
mod.
knows he should have made that
That's
shot.
not Matt.
If they can work it back to him in that same area.
Matt has a mod on my channel, goofy bastard.
Outside Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Three-pointer.
Ooh.
Pulls
Oh.
it in.
Yes, Dino Man.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors.
Cavs. Let's go, Cavs. Well, this is our first game of the year.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play
That's cool, bro.
on the inside and score with that length.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA.
Put up a three.
In the years to come.
Put that back up.
Now here's Allen. Once again off the mark.
Damn
by
it,
Cleveland.
Allen. What's your announcement, Matt?
Trent up top, covered by Mobley. It's good.
Gary Trent Jr. is a legit three-level scorer. If you concede the mid-range, he's more than willing to take it.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Timeout. Cleveland. Took over by 7. What's up, Jason?
And the Raptors with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Perk.
I had this game
for Pascal Siakam. And
I bought it. Or I got it for free on the PS Plus. I can't remember what it said. But I got it downloaded today. Took 8 hours, but we're doing a franchise mode with the Cavs.
For Garland. Cleveland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And the basket by Rubio.
How about the effort by Rubio on that play, fighting his way through contact?
Raptors trail by 3. VanVleet on the wing.
Oh, they go in! No!
Can't tie it
Good
up,
rebound.
That one's no good.
Let's go. Okay, yeah, I'm playing on PS5.
4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Mobley right side. Here's Osman. Off target from outside. Toronto's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. To the middle.
It's my first time playing this game, so
Kicks to
I'm probably gonna be horrible.
40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to
Oh,
Barnes.
pass it back, put up a 3. No good. Rebounded by Cleveland.
Levert up top. He's
Foul.
by Anunoby. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher.
It's pretty cool,
That's
somewhat
his
different.
first foul.
And my manager's a Nuggets fan, so I'm happy they won for him.
Levert from outside.
Oh, Levert. I keep picking Levert. I thought it was on Garland.
Barnes outside. Passes to Boucher. Now VanVleet.
Bobby Boucher.
11 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Barnes lays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got his second bucket tonight.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's
Got it
easy
off.
work.
Oh.
Close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Cavaliers on top, leading by just 1. In the second quarter of
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors U-16 team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Darius Garland. Also Mitchell out there. Okoro out there with Green. And it's Wade in at the 4. Here's Okoro. Offline with his 3. Toronto trailing. And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Here's Wade. Siakam pulls it in.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Anunoby finds VanVleet.
Raptors take the lead. Nope.
VanVleet can't get that one to fall. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. In the corner, Okoro with it. Oh, good on the
Damn, this team can't shoot baskets.
Confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. Lock at 6. And again, Toronto no up. Cleveland leading by 3. Garland, that's for 2. Mitchell outside. From outside, off the mark.
Damn, Mitchell.
Toronto, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. VanVleet with it. Now defended by Mitchell.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Garland with the bucket.
Well, you can see how effective Darius Garland can be shooting it. It's all about him finding his rhythm.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Get it started. It's that simple. Let's hear it, fans. All right, Raptors, here they come. It's time for your north side crew.
Making a change here. Hurdles checked in. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
VanVleet can't get it to go.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Now, here's Okoro. Not a lot of room. Mitchell against Anunoby. And here's Garland for 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's VanVleet. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Garland kicks to Okoro. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
And
bang!
With the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
Okoro.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
On the wing, Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific. And certainly cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
Pirtle with the steal.
Oh, lost the ball.
Fast break Toronto. Here's Van Vliet. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Van Vliet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. That's good by Mitchell.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Okay, Rory. You know what to do.
Rubio against Van Vliet. Over in the corner, Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Achua.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
Thank you, Scotty Barnes.
And so it's Cleveland headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime.
After this game, I may just go play something else. I don't know yet.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming.
They're probably the favorites heading into this one, but there's always the possibility of an upset. They'd better stay sharp.
Yeah, never want to give away games you should win. That can come back and bite you right in the... Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are looking pretty good for the Cavaliers.
The defensive effort has been the difference. They're determined, they're creating tough shots, and their intensity level hasn't been matched by their opponent.
That is more than enough of...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And guys, you know, Isaac Okoro has really been making it happen.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Pirtle in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
And doors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Garland against Van Vliet. Tries from 10. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. In the corner, Okoro with it.
Bang!
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking,
Timeout, Raptors.
the bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And the Raptors call time here. checked in for the Cavaliers.
Checking out the numbers for Garland. Great showing for him last season. Last year averaged 21 points per, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
It's stolen by Allen. Green dishes to Allen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Allen's got his first bucket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Tries the spin move. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Young's checked in for Pascal Siakam. A switch here also for Cleveland. Wade's checked in. Van Vliet against Garland. To end the run, Van Vliet passes to Burton. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
High IQ of Fred Van Vliet is why he is so good in pick-and-roll action.
Garland against Van Vliet. Lets a floater go. Count that one. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
And Doris looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
My bad.
That is his first foul of the game.
At this game, we're going to play some WWE.
And Anunoby
on the last street.
LeVert's checked in for Cleveland.
5 second violation. Cavs ball.
The 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Raptors in second.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Anunoby against LeVert. And the shot goes in. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
Well, obviously, the defense has not been great this half, and you've got to be able to address this quickly.
Now, here's Achua. Covered by Mobley. Down low. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there trying to pull.
What, Dino, man?
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. And Cleveland also making a change. Osman's checked in. And Rubio kicks to Wade. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised
You're good,
him,
bro.
and that's why he missed.
Trent against Mobley. Trent can't hit.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And Doris, you know, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
Here's Wade. Mobley dishes to Wade. Out to the wing. Osman kicks to Rubio. Three-pointer, LeVert. Another three for Cleveland.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
They could use a big shot here to get
I don't
this
know.
offense going.
Too many
Whatever the one that gets me.
Right now, they need a basket.
And the Raptors call time here.
Here are your North Side Crew. How about your North Side Crew, everybody? Get up and get loud.
It doesn't sound like team fans again, like, because you guys kind of get it blown out.
Achua, the pass to Boucher, and the foul called on Jared Allen. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Raptors making a switch here. Banton's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors. Delano Manson.
Now here's Achua. He's covered closely. Trying to end the drought. Banton's shot is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
From 18 feet away, again the Cavaliers score.
I'll tell you, the in-between game for Rubio starting to come around.
Here's Barnes. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn around before it gets completely away from them.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break.
Please give a big round of applause.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical.
Look at that, the fans are leaving. That's cool.
And you see it right there on display.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Robin Lopez, Green out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Osman in at the 3. Barton against Rubio, 6 to shoot. Here's Banton, laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Banton's got his first points in this one.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Outside, Green from the arc. Banton with the rebound. The Raptors shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. And so much great talent coming into the league, Craig, every year. That 2021 draft in particular looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Raul Neto comes in for Ricky Rubio.
You know, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
Neto kicks to Wade. 20 feet out. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Wade's got his first 2 points of the night. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Banton. Screen by Young. Shot's good by Banton. Banton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over.
Didn't mean to take that shot.
Outside Porter. Barton finds Porter. Sweet little floater.
Well, not too slim to mix it up inside. Nice work by Porter.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Isaac Okoro.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taking on the role of star tonight.
I haven't hit the button to shoot. What? Oh, I forgot stick. You can shoot. Get out of here.
Out of here with a win. The offensive rebound. Here's Pirtle. Count the bucket, and he's
and one.
As well.
And this has been a great job of just getting into
I should let him come back and lose on purpose.
And really scoring effectively from the paint. And you look at Jakob Pirtle.
I'm going to do one from downtown. Can
get you with a move or just power his way.
I'm just goofing off now.
Here's Siakam. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Allen. And that one hits back iron. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why
and
he's
one.
such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Here's Pirtle. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Cleveland.
A few times this season turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Isaac Okoro.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed
up,
that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Damn, he sucks.
What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team.
Hurry up, Raptors, you can do it. Put a 3 up.
Get the sense it let its guard down.
Siakam misses.
Wow, you suck.
Almost always you can rely on
You
him to get you 2 points,
suck,
but the
yeah.
just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Yeah, that's a bad move there. Stops the clock and puts the other side on the line.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Young comes in for Pirtle, and OG Anunoby subbed in for Trent. And Young slams it home.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the
What?
open man.
Here's Anunoby. LeVert grabs the miss. Wade left side. Back to LeVert. Three-pointer. That's good. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
Been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
See you all later.